stops. Look at where we are today. Oh, shoot. And there is the husband of Beyond Eon Production.
You have the interview?
Oh, yeah. We're doing it. Another day, another interview. Oh, showtime. Welcome to TF3 Airport. Is what? 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 They say what we famous for. That's why I'm taking y'all on this verbal tour. First stop, Providence Place Mall. 3 floors of stores to shop for you and yours. Don't have a ride, you can take the Ripper. Anywhere you need to go, the bus will get you. Cranston, Warwick, even Newport. Kennedy Plaza, where you can find the ice court. Y'all know Brown University. Famous. J-Dub, PC, you alright? Famous. Students from everywhere come here to go there. The capital's Providence. Dante is in your ear. Home of the Blue Bunk, Iggy's and Thayer Street. Full of stores to shop or places you can eat. Near is downtown P-Pack. Enjoy a show. The Dunk Water Fires, other things you need to know. Can't forget Fat Hill for real.
Be a good sport, you know. I don't have to try it, but I can just like have fun and dance and whatever I want to.
And that is what life is about, people. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another episode of The Other Side of Things. I am your host, Dante Martin. You know, Keem is somewhere present, getting everything right, making sure we looking right. As you can see, we always in a different location, but this conversation right here is going to be, this might be our favorite. Because we met this man a couple of weeks ago, had a great conversation with him. He said he wanted to come on. So today we at Sott's restaurant.
Yeah.
I said it right, people. Yeah.
Sott. Yeah.
So right now, I just want to get y'all prepped and get y'all ready for who we about to talk to. So without no further ado, I'm going to let him introduce himself and I'm going to let you know what he's all about. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have...
Hi guys, I'm David Rivoli. I'm a chef here in Providence, Rhode Island, and I just released my new cookbook, You're Out to Devour. So you can buy these right at the Found website. Link in my bio.
Okay, we know you got a book. What do people not know about you that you would want people to know about you?
I'm extrovert AF. I'm crazy, I have a very creative mind. I can come up with the most random solutions and just be able to just do it. If it goes right, awesome. If it doesn't, oh well, try again. But I always come up with like new things, so like ways of life, new routines, either workout, especially for my career, constant experimentation of food, flavors, techniques, or even trying something that no one else has done, which is like some of the recipes that you can also find in my book of my creative mind aspect and what I've created.
Okay, so here's a question I want, and I know people want to know. When did you decide to say, you know what, this is what I want to do? I want to try different types of food. Like, what inspired you to want to do this?
Well, I think it goes back to when I was 7. Going back to when I wanted to become a chef, besides loving food at an early age, like what kid doesn't love food at an early age,
right.
I saw the movie Ratatouille and I feel like, you know what, that's what I want to do. I want to be a chef. And with the help of my parents, and I also went to school, and YouTube and social media and stuff, you know, I even started working at 17. Well, first I was a server, and then I was a prep cook at 18. My first line cook position was at 19, and the rest is just history. Working in all fields of fast casual, upscale casual, and fine dining, and working in all kinds of restaurants. Yes. So yeah, Sott, my favorite things on the menu are the tteokbokki, the spicy tteokbokki. For those who don't know, tteokbokki is steamed rice cakes, rice and fish cakes with hard-boiled egg and a spicy sauce, you know, with a spice known as gochujang. And then jjajangmyeon is a fermented black bean noodle dish with sauteed pork and zucchini and cabbage. So I'll definitely have those, ma'am.
Alrighty, do you want anything added to the tteokbokki or just as is for now? Ramen or cheese?
Cheese, please.
Cheese? Okay.
Always gotta have cheese with the tteokbokki.
I
I got a question because he put me on with this dish right here. Could you change the pork into any other meats?
Unfortunately, no, because like there is a base that we use for the sauce that already has the pork in it.
Nice. Okay. Did y'all catch that, people? Oh, you on camera. You know that? I think you're on camera. I'm not sure you. Oh, you're not on camera. You just hear your voice. All right. This is live. So this is my first time at this restaurant, and I'm gonna order me something. Support the cause.
You have to order the chicken jambong.
I was looking for a beef dish.
Oh, that you can try their bulgogi.
Where's that at?
That's right here on the top.
All right.
It's a specialty marinade sautéed ribeye.
You know what? I'm gonna take his word on that. Let's do that.
Do the bulgogi?
Yes.
Okay. You want to do any drinks today, or we just good with waters for now?
Oh, water is fine.
Water's fine? Okay. So just double checking. We have the...
Oh wait, do you actually have the boba cocktails?
Not anymore, not since we changed
Okay.
our menu. But, so we have the tteokbokki spicy with mozzarella cheese. And then for mains, we have the jjajangmyeon and bulgogi for now.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Do you guys want splitting plates too, or just gonna focus on your meal?
You know, actually, a splitting pace. No, because he can't have pork, so you can just try the tteokbokki. You can just still put the tteokbokki on your plate because you're not gonna have any of my stuff. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So you was talking about like explain what you were saying because I know most people are like what is in line, online, and all that. You was just saying about what you was doing.
So I first studied like online, just watching videos. Obviously, my parents taught me some hands-on techniques, and before doing actual hands-on learning in high school, that's where I got my Surf Safe certificate. And for those who don't know, Surf Safe is a special certification where you get your food handle certificate, which you learn about like temperatures of certain foods, or you have to learn how to like store chemicals properly. You gotta know like how to dress when you work in restaurants. You gotta know how to manage. So all that is in your basic Surf Safe certification, which everybody needs to have if they want to work in any restaurant or food service establishment.
Nice. So when I was talking about like what it means to cook online, like when you end
Oh no, learning. So like you know how people do videos and stuff, and also they have the recipe. So then you just get all the ingredients and you just follow the instructions, or you just see how it's done. That way you learn it and then actually do it hands-on.
Okay. So, so what do you find yourself or others may find is the hardest thing about being a chef?
Just the strength and determination, not even just strength, just determination, because you're gonna learn, for those who don't know what being a chef is, it's not like what you see in like kid shows and Nickelodeon, Disney and stuff, like it's hard work. You have to probably work 13, 14-hour days. You'll get like cuts and bruises and burns, your battle scars on the way. You'll be working on holidays, you'll be working on your birthdays, you'll be working on any day that you probably need off, you will have to be working. And that's something that I wish I could have learned earlier to be more prepared. I mean, I don't regret it missing out on certain days or certain missing out on time with family because that's what I like to do. And I think about like all the chefs are here that are serving people on their special days.
Right.
You know, we're sacrificing our lives for our love for food and our love for hospitality for other people. But that's what you have to know. If you want to be a chef, you want to work in restaurants, be prepared to make some sacrifices.
So I know you already said about the loves of it because you said you love to cook, love to eat, love to taste food. You was talking about, okay, so as a chef, and I know you've been at multiple places, what's the most fascinating thing about the places you've been? Like, what is your favorite type of food to cook?
I would say it's a mix of Italian and Latin because I am half Sicilian Dominican. So like Italian side, I know how to do fresh pizza, different sauces, carbonara, amatriciana, or even some signature Italian dishes like braciole or eggplant rollatini, like all some good Italian classic. And then the Latin side, being Dominican, is mangú con los tres golpes, which is like mashed plantains with pickled red onions and eggs and fried cheese. Or we also have quipes, which are like these little like ground beef fritters, or even sancocho, it was like a 7-meat stew. It's like so delicious. My mom used to make that like all the time on like big occasions. Or even tostones, which if those who don't know, it's fried plantains. Actually, first they're double fried. They're smashed and they're double fried. It's a good classic that anybody should enjoy it. So those two cuisines. I can't really choose one, but a good thing that people don't know about me is I'm an expert in baking and pastry. I wouldn't call myself a pastry chef because yes, I can master all 3 types of meringues. Yes, I've made macarons. Yes, I've made gelato from scratch, or I can do like 3 different types of frostings, or I know how to build cakes. But when it comes to like entremets, which are like these French mousse, like French petit gâteaux, or so entremets are like these mousse-filled cakes. So there's like cake, mousse, crumb, filling. There's like all intricate, some with a mirror glaze or fancy designs. I don't have that too much experience on that, so therefore I would need to do so to become a pastry chef. But like crystallizing chocolate or making candy or caramelizing sugars, like all that stuff, I do have experience with it. And I'm really most comfortable because baking is like therapeutic for me. Like people go to the gym or people go to rage rooms or stuff. Baking and pastry, I'm like.
Please explain how that right there. I want to capture that moment. How is it therapeutic for you? Because most people, like you just said, the gym could be therapeutic for some people. Listening to music could be therapeutic for some people. How does cooking become therapeutic for you?
Yeah, don't forget the rage room. There's Smash and Splash in Warwick, Rhode Island. Oh, shit. So good. Cheers to that. Yeah. So therapeutic because you have to get your measurements right. You have to be very. It can be almost fickle. Yeah, you gotta have like extreme OCD, or you gotta have like very tenacious about it. That's the right word. Or attentive. Yeah. Tenacious, attentive. Like, dude, you know how like different words have the same meanings, or there's like a difference of that, but I'm trying to figure out the right word for that. So what I have to do is like I have to measure out my sugars. I either with my scale, or make sure I have the right amount of flour. Make sure to have all my mise en place. And then even when I'm decorating cakes, like I remember last December I did a catering for 100 people. I did 3 cakes for those 100 people. So I make sure to get all my frostings ready, all my cakes before I prep anything. Make sure to like frost and nice, get my fillings done, make sure to like decorate according to pleasure, keeping it cold, and make sure I even had to like buy a new cake stand, just make sure to travel it. I had to buy like a cake box, and I had to buy some new cake stands and materials. That way I can travel. I had to put in my car and put like the seat belts. I had to keep it safe. That way I can travel all the way to East Prov for the event. It was really cool.
He said that is therapeutic, and everything I heard, I would have been all over the place.
Yeah, because I really want to make sure it's perfect, number one, but also it's like when you're decorating and also when you're able to do something sweet that's enjoyable, it's like, that's what therapeutic. I mean, I'm no shade to anyone who's diabetic out there or hypoglycemic or whatever, but when you love something sweet and you want to make sure it looks perfect and beautiful, and you feel like, yeah, that's I did it, I accomplished it. So, and I love it. You know, I love, even if I have to need sourdough, or even if I have to fry donuts, or even if I have to like make quick muffins. You know, it just not only making stuff dessert, making a good looking pretty dessert or a pastry, but also the time and effort from like paying attention to like those key details of preparing the recipe instead of worrying about anything else. That's what's really good for me. And it's really just not only what I did in high school, but also in college, when I went to Johnson & Wales doing baking and pastry. It's just been the best time I've ever had. I just love baking. I just love baking and pastry. I just love that part so much.
You ever did wedding cakes?
Yes, I have done a wedding cake. Although like fondant is like, it is what it is. I mean, I don't really use fondant too much. I think it's kind of like overrated. You know, if I can just do a little good Swiss meringue buttercream, put some like those little sugar pearls, or do some kind of just like a sheen design, it would be cool.
Has there ever been a time in your life where it's like you was overwhelmed and you felt like you messed up something, that like you ever had a bad time with cooking?
Yeah, but I really just do it again. Like, I remember during the pandemic, I was developing a recipe for a Swiss roll cake. For those who know, it's also called roulade, it's French. So I remember the first time, I don't really copy people's recipe. I do my research. I try to experiment my own recipe and stuff. So what it is, so it's like a meringue batter. So meringue is like whipped egg whites, and you have to like make sure not to over whip. You can't over whip or over mix and everything. So I was like doing it, baked it, and when I was rolling it up, because it is a roll cake, it broke. And I'm like, I feel like, you know what, just try again tomorrow. So I literally had to do the whole thing over again.
What you do with the broken plate?
Oh, I just ate it. We ate it and shared it to my family. You know, it's mushed up cake. It tastes good.
Right.
So then I just kind of like, you know, add less flour, less cocoa powder. Try to like whip it to a good stiff peak or anything else. So I try to bake it less, and able to roll it up perfectly, and able to decorate it. Made a recipe video. It was just been great. So it's really all about trial and error. So yes, making a mistake is tough. It's stupid, and it's like the worst thing that can happen to you. But if you try again, you don't have to try again like that moment. But if you want to try again tomorrow, I mean, there's a time when I had to do the caramel in school like 6 times because one, we didn't have cream, so I tried to use like butter and water or like whatever kind of thing, and then we'll work out with water. Or we even use vinegar if you want to do a flavoring. And when I did like a miso caramel, so I did miso and sugar, and then we broke it down and then use it with some rice wine vinegar, give it like a little Asian flavor with it.
Right.
It's all about your trial and error to not only learn new things, but come up with new flavor combinations.
Right. So earlier when we was talking, you was talking about the economy of, is it Rhode Island or the economy of restaurants? What was you speaking on earlier?
I feel like it's both because restaurants have suffered greatly since the 2020 pandemic, but really it's the restaurant industry because back then no one got help. During that time, everyone had to do like to-go ordering and whatnot. But also it's factors outside of restaurants that cause us harm, like weather. This past winter was the worst one we ever had. Not because it only snowed like big like 2 times, but also it was still cold. Even it's still April and it's still cold. And there's like less business going on. I know like 2 restaurants that closed down during this winter in Providence. And also in East Providence, we have still the issue with the Washington Bridge, which is crazy.
Right.
And then we have the new tariff situation from you-know-who. And then let's see. I think that's really it, because Providence has like probably the worst economy in Rhode Island. Newport, they have their stuff down packed. Westerly, they have it down packed. Bristol, they have it down packed. Probably if we're talking about, I think South is the more extravagant or more
But that's
financially.
where all the finances is as well too.
Yeah, I was gonna say more like financially responsible.
Stable, yeah.
Financially stable, financially responsible. They just have a lot of bank, let's just say that.
Right.
Upward in Newark. I feel like Pawtucket is I think it's okay, but then Smithfield is good, but Providence is like more like the one where it's like suffering the most, honestly.
So right here, this is what we do. 'Cause this is what we trying to do. We trying to unify Rhode Island. We trying to make Rhode Island a better place financially, mentally, spiritually, all these things. So how can the people help? What can we do?
Go to more restaurants, or even support people like me who film and promote and market so many restaurants around the area. You follow me, you can follow Crystal Cordones, you can follow Patty J, you can follow Nick Perkins, you can follow Curly Cuisines, Buns and Bites. You know, you follow all these people, know what restaurants are promoting. Support them as well, you know, follow, like, share their content, support their mission, and you know, you help us, we help you right back. We show you places that, even when I first started doing content, like not even like less than 6 months here, I've had people message me and be like, I've lived here 40 years, I never heard of this restaurant before. Or like, how is it that I've lived here and I've lived next to that place and I didn't know what it was? Like, really, like I've been here for such a short time and I'm able to promote so much good things people think I never heard about. Thank you so much.
Look, marble. Oh, rumble.
Here, here's another one for you.
Thank you.
I
I like to show. Yeah, I do like to showcase like the hidden, I call it hole in the walls, or speakeasies, or restaurants that I like hard to reach, or restaurants that are very small, like Flames. Like I forgot the street, but Flames is a good Jamaican
Eddie
restaurant.
Street.
Eddie Street, thank
Eddie
you.
Street. Yeah, I love that restaurant.
It's a small Jamaican restaurant that doesn't get attention, and I made a video. It got that attention.
Right.
Or even restaurants that I really love, like really good Korean food is at Sott here in Providence. Oh, right here, right across the street, we got a suyo joint.
I was just talking about that spot.
That place just opened like 4 months ago. I think that's not serious, that's Bob. I think down. Oh wait, yeah, that is Sui Joint. I'm sorry, like it's all dark right now. So yeah, that's Sui Joint. It's a Nigerian West African restaurant that just opened 4 months ago, especially during time for Black History Month. And then we also have the Malta Barley. I mean, they have these good pretzel sandwiches and beers. We have Providence Coal Fired Pizza, Black Sheep down the street, good for college nights. But what's also good for college nights is a place called the Dorrance Food Hub on Main Street, right across from the Chase Bank here in downtown Providence, where they both have Mondo's at night, and they have it's Mondo's and something. Oh, Lucky Dumpling. So Mondo's, you can get like I've had like the best grilled cheese I've ever had at Mondo's, and then Lucky Dumpling, they have homemade steamed dumplings and bao buns all night from Thursday to Saturday night, late night, around like 2 o'clock in the morning or 2 or 3 in the morning. If I'm not mistaken, it's really good for college nights, even for people who work late night in the restaurant. They can come there, relax, enjoy after a hard day at work.
Keep naming some more. Go ahead.
Let's see. There's Oberlin, good for fine dining and seafood. They also have Gift Horse. That's a raw bar. I'm trying to. Sura, Japanese Chinese fusion. Hey, I'm saying a lot.
Denise in East Providence.
We have
Riviera.
Hold up, but like
little steak. I like that steak dish. You know how to cook that? That's Portuguese, the house steak.
You mean a bifana? Yeah.
Love it.
I'm trying to think. There's like how did I forget this? There's like in the arcade. There's in the arcade in Providence, there's a restaurant. They have a really good brunch. My God, I'm gonna
just say the arcade. Just go take a visit to the arcade.
God, I could probably look at my phone right now. Rogue Island. There we go.
What's the name of it?
Rogue Island.
Rogue Island.
You have to have their breakfast flatbread and their chicken and their biscuits and their chicken and waffles are also good, but their biscuits and gravy is even better. I love that. There we go. Now I'm chill.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, a lot of good food here in downtown Providence and also outside. Like we have on when I think like a Providence, there's 4 culture strips. We're on Westminster right now. There's also Washington Street, which like some of those restaurants I just said.
Yep.
There's also Thayer Street. Plenty of restaurants on Thayer Street, and Owls Avenue, which is like mostly Italian, but there's some fusion. Like Sage Kitchen is soul food, and then we have Sicilia's, the best deep dish pizza you can have around. Casorino's is my favorite Italian in Providence. And even on Wayland Square, which, you know what, guys, support Wayland Square. There's already I've seen enough restaurants close down there, and I actually did a video promoting, after a few weeks after Wayland Square. So it's where McBride's Pub and Haruki East for sushi, or where Diego's East Side.
Is that Cranston?
No, that's right outside Wayland. That's right here in Providence. Oh. You see, that's why. 3 weeks after I did a video collaboration of promoting Wayland Square, one of the restaurants I promoted closed down. All right, I'm like, really? I just promoted that place. So that's why Wayland Square is a place that needs more attention, need more help. Support the restaurants by going to them more. Yeah, even if, because yes, you can cook at your home and stuff, but you can support restaurants more, and some restaurants can support us right back. Like how they keep the culture alive here in Providence.
So, do you think? Okay, so here's a question, because we're talking about economics, the economy. So, do you think people feeling the eggs going up, so they feel like if I can't even afford to buy eggs for my own home, how can I afford to eat out? Do you think that plays a part of why people don't go out to eat in restaurants anymore?
No, because the eggs is not our fault. Eggs was a whole scandal about people. Power-hungry moguls, they just want to, or moguls, tycoons, or people who just want money, or stingy money. They play this whole scandal about getting rid of eggs to making more income, or making it look like, oh, we didn't waste any eggs, we didn't want stuff. So obviously they got caught, and obviously we have an egg shortage right now. Right. When companies like that, or there's probably some more details I can't really think off the top of my head. When people try to be all stingy or try to make money in such the wrong ways, they affect everybody. Eggs are getting cheaper now. I mean, the last thing I think the last time I saw eggs, it was $3.25 at Aldi. Like that's the last time. That was like probably last week or something. Like that. I didn't
I'm only
eggs.
going by what people
But like,
say.
honestly, it doesn't, because I know Ritual Cafe in Warwick, which best breakfast sandwich and burritos you can get in the state. I promise you that. Even they literally made a post that like, no matter what happens of this whole egg shortage, we'll still keep our prices the same. Some restaurants may do that. So exactly, yeah. All clap. Cue the applause sound in the back. But like, that some restaurants don't take initiative of the economic struggles. They just go with it to support the community. So I don't know what the change they had, because obviously we have eggs and quail, we have quail eggs, we have other breakfast restaurants. I don't know if they rose it up or decreased it, but whatever way, it's the restaurant's decision to make changes for themselves. But when you have a place like Ritual Cafe that doesn't change anything, no matter the economic situation, then they keep on doing business. And they're still doing business. They're still doing business, and they're doing great business today. Other economic situations about, I'm repeating myself, the bridge situation. East Province has been suffering because of that bridge blockage. And also I know about the whole government pausing tariffs and the whole situation that I really don't want to get into much detail about, but there's factors outside the food service hospitality industry that affects us when we're just playing by the rules. And it just sucks. And especially when restaurants focus more into the marketing aspect, when they hire people like me to do videos and to do tastings and behind the scenes, or do photography to promote their business, that's what helps us to grow. I think the struggle is what I have is that I've noticed a drop in my views, being that I've had videos go from 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, or even just 20, back to 20, like past 20,000, and then they just get 10, 11, 12, or some that's been like stopped at 8,500. So I'm like, what's going on? I even do a post like, I have this many posts, I do this many follows, and I have this much engagement. Or how let's say I have 200 likes on a post, I get 16,000 views. I have 2,000, more than 200 likes, so 200 likes, 16K. Another 200 likes, like 8K in views. I'm like, I have the same amount of engagement, but less views. Some things are out of my control because of the platform, the algorithm, or whoever that I can't control, and it just sucks because all my hard work, I'm trying to make sure to get the video right for the company, just doesn't successfully do so. I do keep in touch with them. I say like, hey, or like 2 weeks later after I do a post, I call them up and be like, hey, how's your business doing well?
So this is the jajangmyeon.
Thank you so much.
Here is the grilled tteokbokki for you.
Thank you so much.
Oh, look at the beauty of that.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Guys need anything else? Are we good for now?
We're good.
Thank you.
Some more water, please. Yeah. The phone eats first. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, you know what? Let me take a picture of that.
Everybody needs to take a picture. It lasts longer.
Look at this, dude. Look at here, look at here, look at here.
See, that's what I'm talking about. See, you decide to take a picture, post on your story.
Yep.
You are helping the business already. When you post, tag, share, people be like, you don't even have to be an influencer or creator. Yes. Thank you so much, man.
Kim, you want water?
Thank you so much.
I got two right here, thank you.
You don't have to be a content creator or influencer or celebrity to promote a restaurant. You could be an average person, order food, take a picture, post about it, whether it be on Snapchat, Instagram, hell, even if you use Facebook, go for it. Tell people, try to find where the location is. Obviously, if you tag Walkapat, if you tag Westminster Street, or you tag downtown Providence, wherever, that way it gets people interested, like, wow, that looks so good, where can I get that? You're bringing more attention already. That's the beauty of what social media is. That's like, it's easy marketing and it's free.
Right. This man said a lot. We're gonna keep this going. You're gonna actually tell us what are we eating.
Yes.
We're gonna try to enjoy some of this. Keem, are you in on this, or are you just gonna sit down?
Yeah, so right here is jajangmyeon. So this is a fermented black bean noodle and stir-fried pork dish with zucchini and cabbage and a fried egg on top and green
I
scallions.
should have got that anyway.
Yeah, but like I know you have your allergy. This is tteokbokki. This is steamed rice and fish cakes with quail egg. Well, it's optional, like not really traditional, but they have quail eggs here. It's amazing. With japchae, which is like a rice noodle. and I always have it with cheese on top. And here at Sott, they have two versions. You have spicy, regular, and rosé. So like the rose with like, I like more like an albahaca, and I always love the spicy tteokbokki. And so the reason why it's spicy, it has a spice paste called gochujang, which is from the gochugaru, like pepper. It's really spicy, so if you love Korean and you love spicy, this is just for you. And I always gotta have it with mozzarella cheese. And I get a good shot for the camera.
Cheers. So you can tell me what's my dish. What is all of this?
Good, right? Yes, so over here, if we get a close up of the camera, here is, I'm just gonna take this, sorry. This is bulgogi. Now this is shaved ribeye. I don't know the recipe, but normally it's marinated in soy, ginger, garlic, mirin, and just saute like that. Also, there's your banchan. So your banchan is kind of like your side component. So we have kimchi, which is pickled cabbage. We have just pickled cucumber with more gujaru, steamed broccoli, and lettuce leaves. And I don't know what this sauce is. I mean, it looks like it could be some spicy sauce. I never really seen it before. And white rice. I'm gonna try a little bit of sauce right now because I want to see what that is.
He's the expert.
Try like a hot pepper relish.
He has a really good future. Just say
It's like a miso, some kind of like a pepper relish with a little bit of miso. I'm tasting that. I'm gonna ask the server when she comes back, but that's what the kind of flavor notes I'm getting.
See, these dishes look delicious. Like, y'all gotta see this. Oh.
Yes. This is my favorite restaurant in all of downtown Providence.
For real?
Yeah. I want to say Rhode Island, but I gotta be like, whoa. Okay. There's a lot of good restaurants, both small, large. I've like eaten at hotels, resorts, underground, speakeasy. So everyone has like their own distinct location, but it's all about the food and style. I wouldn't say like I have a favorite restaurant in all of Rhode Island. I live here in downtown Providence, so like I have a favorite restaurant here.
Right.
Because one thing I don't like is people ask me like, which food is better, Providence or Boston? I'm getting that while I'm living here. I'm like, the best food is where you're living at right now. Because I'm not gonna go to no, let's see, let me try to find a good example. I'm not gonna go to I'm not gonna go enjoy pasta all the way in Boston when I can enjoy a good, great pasta dish at Casarino's on Alwas Avenue. I'm not gonna go to, here's a good example. I'm not gonna go to Union Square Donuts in Boston when I can enjoy some great, delicious donuts at PVD Donuts on Wigaden.
Right.
I'm not gonna go to Sugar Factory all the way in Boston when I can just go to any confectionery or any kind of there's a lot of
There's
a lot of teriyaki. I mean, no one can really beat Sugar Factory. I love you guys. I love them to death, but it is hard to travel because I live in Boston. It's like an hour distance back. So if I want some good candy, or there's candy for pennies on Broadway, and then if I want like a good milkshake, Harry's Burger and Ball. They have a location on Main Street and Alwas Avenue. They have spiked milkshakes. They literally put liquor in the boozy milkshakes. That you can't get that anywhere. Well, I mean, I don't know where you can get that anywhere else, but like spiked milkshakes, Harry's Burger and Bar got you back. So there's always a restaurant that has the same kind of concept, different location, and also whether you like it better or not. Hell, if you want to go to Boston, be my guest. Travel 2 hours, but like I'd rather just stay here. I would only go to Boston if I'm invited somewhere, I'm going to a concert, or if I'm meeting up with friends in Boston. So I don't really just go to Boston regularly, unless I'm taking the train. You know, we all know about like Boston traveling.
Right.
So that is if you drive a car with Bluetooth and you can watch your Hulu and Netflix on your dashboard. So are you ready to have an hour to devour? That's all?
Hour to devour.
Yes.
Cheers. So ladies and gentlemen, you're watching in real time me trying this restaurant for the first time, and I'm gonna tell you how tasty it is, and already I enjoyed what I just had.
Make sure to break that egg yolk and mix that in, because the egg yolks provide great umami to anything.
Meat is nice and tender, tasty. Kim, you sure you don't want nothing? I know you like fish. You know you like fish, Kim. Just get in the camera. Cut it out. Mr. Chef David, what would you want the people to know about you that you feel they don't know about you?
Know that I'm doing the best I can for you guys. If you don't like what I do, suck it up. If you don't agree with what I do or what I say or how I promote things, deal with it. I'm doing my best. I'm doing stuff the most professional ways. Yes, some of you want to be in my comments telling me, oh, I'm not following your reviews. Oh, I don't like that place. Oh, you need to do your reviews better. Oh, I don't like that. You try to do my job, honestly. I'm promoting things to what I know at the best that I can be. I don't need your guys' some of your nonsense criticizing me, being rude, abrasive, and just acting like a muck. Acting acting all amok, or acting like a ruckus, or acting like you're tough, but you're not. Don't be coming in my comments. Don't be coming in my DMs. Don't be making reviews about me or anything else. It's very immature. This is why there's not like that many influencers. There's like I can't get the words right. There's not that many people who want to be doing what I do because of people like you or some of you. I appreciate people who support me and support my dream, who want to even help me achieve my goals, like the company Become Found, who helped me to write my book and publish it. You know, I did a lot of hard work developing, experimenting my recipes, doing all my photography myself, and I'm proud to have someone trust me. I'm proud to have people like you, sir, who invited me on this podcast to get to know me and really want to share my message.
This is actually going on television. This is not it's a podcast on certain networks, but it's actually television. So go ahead, you can get to you.
I appreciate this gentleman, or the cameraman, all the crew here. I appreciate the companies that worked with me. Shout out to like no particular order of favorites, but I had Ballard's, Sugar Factory Embossing, Kong Dog, Sott. I did 2 videos for Sott. Well, back when I was in first Walk and Pod, then I did one for Sott. And then I did a video. I was pleasure enough to do videos for all kinds of creators over at like Suya Joint. I did a video for Providence Coal Fire Pizza. I've been on Studio 10 for various segments. I've done so many good collaborations with good people. Been invited to so many events, getting more funding for marketing. You know, it's been tough this year, especially because I actually just quit one of my jobs, especially since I've had no work this past winter almost.
Right.
But being able to do more marketing with companies helps me to fund my goal of supporting Rhode Island, because I really do want to support Rhode Island, because no one's going to help us. The government's not going to help us. We fought, we do protests, we speak in City Hall. Now that I actually am talking with people from City Hall, but still, there has to be change immediately. We cannot wait any longer. So I'm asking you guys to not only give me a break, to not be so diminish it, not try to belittle me or not try to diminish my goals. Be able to support me further and really understand what I'm trying to say or what I'm trying to promote or what I'm trying to educate for you guys to understand, instead of thinking of being all pessimistic about what my goals or my livelihood achievements are. Support people like me, support other creators, support people who do want to make a difference better. Thank you.
Support Beyond Eon Production, The Other Side of Things. Hey Nikki, Pretty Little Things. What happened? Wesley Beats. It's halftime. Who else is out there? So we covered so much.
But besides, also, I'm not just focused on restaurants. I'm focusing all over. I've done videos for dermatologists, painters, car cleaning companies, and besides not only promoting restaurants, I'm promoting myself, because the recipes that you see in my book here, majority of them are from small businesses across the world. I'm actually going to highlight one right now.
I was going to ask that question, so we good.
Yeah.
Talk to him.
I'm eating dinner.
Trying to find the ones in the book that are like that are located right here in Rhode Island.
Y'all don't know, this food is really good. Really good. This ribeye steak dish, amazing.
don't know. I think I'm just gonna be eating dinner.
The really good favorite one that I want to like showcase.
So while he's doing that, I'm gonna continue on.
Here we go. You can enjoy my Caribbean Cold Sorrel. You can enjoy my Caribbean Coal Sorrel and Ginger Johnny cakes with blueberry compote. And this is made with Caribbean Coal, which is my friend Savannah Campbell's business right here in Providence, Rhode Island. She's also a Devour alumni like myself. She's been doing good collaborations with good companies like Big Feeling and New Harvest. So it's been a journey. And all the small businesses not only are in Rhode Island, but also across the world. So not only you buy my book to support me and my journey, but you're also supporting the small businesses I represent. So make sure to buy, make sure to support not only small businesses in Providence, but also across the world as well.
Shout out the small businesses.
Yeah, it's all in the book. I got one places. There's like a lot in here, so I don't want to like take too much time. But again, guys, make sure to follow me at Chef David Rivoli on Instagram, TikTok, and just stay tuned for more content coming. And for that, not only restaurant content, but also recipe content. Like today is Easter, happy 420 to everyone who celebrates that. And
Resurrection to those that call it resurrection.
Yes, amen. And I also posted a new recipe for pizza rustica, which you also can find on my Pepper app, which is also in the link in my bio. So hope you guys enjoy.
Well, as you can see, the man said enough. He showed you how you could support and why it's important to support your local business or business that you enjoy. When you got friends and family coming up from out of the state or out of the country, you know what you can do? Hey, let's go out to eat. Instead of making food at home, let's go out to eat and let's go support our restaurants so we can keep them from going out of business. And then another thing too, also give a review. Tell them how the food was. Tell them how the service was. Like this place, the food is great and the service was excellent.
Good reviews. If you have a bad review, if you have an experience, keep it in private. You know, that's what I try. That's what I do. Because trust me, there are restaurants that do not make the list with me, but I don't really say that out loud. I would tell the owner or tell somebody or just tell my make sure they change, but they don't, then oh well.
I'm the same way. I won't put a bad review out there. What I would do, I just won't go back. I won't even tell people. I just won't, when people ask me, I'll say.
No, but if it's like a really bad experience you had, I will go and share it.
Right.
I will go and share what it is. But like if it's kind of something simple and minor, then yeah, they can fix, and yeah, you let them know.
Well, we talked about how important the economy is, not just for restaurants, but also for Rhode Island and families. This man talked about how much he enjoyed chefing, how much he enjoyed cooking, how much he enjoyed baking, pastries. He has a book that you can go and purchase if you like. Oh, tell them where they can purchase the book again.
So yes, you can get this. This is at www.found.us.com, where you just look up Chef David Rivoli. You also get my book, either hard copy shipped to your address or even a digital download. And it's also, if you can't find it, like you can't find the website, it's going to be in the link in my bio.
And it's going to be linked in here as well. So y'all, right below.
Thanks so much.
It's going to be right below. Just.
Yes, share this. Again, you're not only supporting me, but you're supporting every small business I represent in this book.
Tell them who you are again, and tell them with your Instagrams and Facebooks and everything that you got. Go ahead.
So you can follow me at Chef David Rivoli on TikTok and Instagram and a little bit of Facebook as well. That's ChefDavidRivoli. And you just find so much more content. There's some content that I have on different platforms. It will be comedic or something more educative of my industry. Not only can you find recipe content, but you can also find restaurant content. Restaurant content, like promoting new restaurants or finding where the best spots here around across Rhode Island. Recipe content, you know, like basic culinary skills, even some of the recipes that are in my book right now, and more coming soon. And you can also find some kind of comedic skits I do to promote so many businesses across Rhode Island. So that would also be awesome.
With that being said, we want to thank you for tuning in to another episode of The Other Side of Things. You got to know the other side of the chef. And we hope you enjoyed this episode. I know you have, and it probably made you hungry. So after this, you can probably go out and get something to eat. Or you know what, just go pick up some food and come back and then rewatch it again. We thank you very much. Tune in again. Till the next time. Salute.
Chef David Rivoli. I'm a chef here in Providence, Rhode Island, and I just released my new cookbook, Hour to Devour. It's been such a great, Can we start over?
Don't worry, we can do it again. Go ahead.
Hi guys, I'm Chef David Rivoli. I'm a chef here in Providence, Rhode Island. Sorry.
Don't think about the camera. You're a pro at this.
Yeah. I'm like, how did I not know the name of this place?
You know what happens when you in the heat of the moment, you be forgetting, and you get like.
Yeah, cause I really like that place, but I'm not gonna like continue until we do this. Make sure like to separate all my noodles here.
That looked delicious.
Yeah.
That's the thing you was offering. You told me to get, right?
Yeah. It's my favorite Korean dish. At my favorite Korean restaurant.
Sit over here.
At my favorite.
Use some chopsticks. People don't judge me.
Not at all.
Don't judge me. Man, look at Dante trying to use some chopsticks. Hey, I might not know how to use chopsticks, but I know how to chop lips.
Oh my God, you're ridiculous.